Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So after the massive engulfing bar on Monday, we ended up with another little green bar, and it's a little green bar at the moment. Kind of mixed bag, that little bar, so it could be pretty much anything. So I think if you look at what happened in the US markets, the Dow, which is what the DAX tends to track more than anything else, also had a bit of a range day. So whereas the Nasdaq and the S&P sort of was playing catch up, and they had a pretty good day. So at the moment, if we get down to the 3 hour, the week has been pretty good so far. I am concerned about the groupings here. So obviously I want to buy into this, but I can't buy in this kind of structure. So I'm looking for pullbacks. Now the problem we have is that the pullbacks are so far away. It's 14,195 is the closest pullback area, and that probably, that is not really a decent area that you want to. It's 2% away, 2% in price, but that is 279 points away. So that's not going to happen for us on the 3 hour. If we look at the 1 hour, you see we had a pin bar here, and then look at all the sellers just scaling in up here. All these tails are indicating sellers are up there. So I think that's going to be profit taking, but you're going to have a lot of stops sitting below these swing lows. The most logical one at the moment is the low of yesterday, which is here, and you'll have some tighter ones underneath this fractal here. So I'm kind of still waiting. As weird as it sounds, we've had a good move, but there was no opportunity to get into this. As I spoke yesterday, I probably could have argued that you should have been in on those two pin bars there, but looking at what was going on, anyway, it's when you're going sideways like that, that's why you're always looking for the break and the retest, because that gives you the confidence that you can jump in on the trade. But when you don't get a retest and it breaks away, you often look at it and think, how stupid you are that you didn't just get in on it. But the reality is, if you look at the congestion to the left, there were lots of times where, like there, it's going to go. Stop is here, would have stopped you out. There's another one there, okay? It's going to go, and it stops you out. This one here was probably a better one, but that's three attempts at it, and after the third attempt, trust me, you start thinking completely differently about life. So anyway, for me, that's why I wait for the break and the retest. If I don't get the retest, I don't get the trade. So at the moment, I'm waiting for a retest, and I don't see a retest. So if we get down to the 15-minute, what we could do here is look at this area here. But look at that. That is sideways. That's not something you want to be trading. And 14,409, there was a pullback to that area yesterday, but that wouldn't have given you much worth trading. But that's one area that I'd be looking at, is 14,409. If we can stay above it, then maybe we've got another move up. If we break below it and retest, then we more than likely got a move down to 14,200, 14,195 area. So that's kind of the scenario that I'm looking at. So we'll watch this level here. If we hold it, we test it, move up, good opportunity to get long and just keep it tight, stop right below this level. So level's 14,409. I'd basically keep like a 20-point stop loss. And again, it wouldn't be a full position either, probably half a position. So my risk is minimal in case it does. This is structure that is looking to move to the upside. If it breaks that, then same scenario at the downside, looking for a short, very tight stop, and also like 20-30 point stop loss, and then looking for a move down to this area here, 14,195. 14,195, I am a buyer, pretty much. Okay, anyway, that's it for me this morning. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.